the amputation scene authentic?
No, that didn't happen in real life. It didn't happen here either. So it's the price you have to pay to get the part. Yeah? Anything you didn't understand? Yeah? You can take pictures of us later. Ja?
Jeg er journaliststudent da, og så skal jeg skrive et portrettintervju.
Ja.
Så jeg lurer på om du kunne vært interessert i å stille opp på det, og hvor lenge i Trondheim?
Jeg er her bare i kveld, så da må vi ta en øl. Er du gammel nok, eller ikke?
Ja.
Hva?
Ja.
Ja, ok. she's studying journalism, and she was wondering if it was possible to make an interview. Yes, and I said, then we have to go and get a beer. And I asked someone if she was old enough. So...
Flere som har lyst til å spørre om noe? Eller komme med reaksjoner, tilbakemeldinger?
Det er ingen av dere som har spurt om hvordan det var å jobbe med Rupert Grint. Hva?
Hvordan var det å jobbe?
How is it to work with him? Rupert Grint is a professional. He's been an actor since he was 10 years old. Now he's 23, I think, and he was just there, like all the other actors. Very professional, well prepared. Everything was, yeah, cool. He has a problem. He laughs a lot. He giggles. And Florian, he has many very, very severe scenes where he's supposed to be a very serious person. And I can hear on the headset because I wanted all the actors in the cabin to be on set all the time. If everyone is in the room, I wanted everyone to be in the room. And it was a dusty, horrible place. It was cold and it was freezing, but I wanted them to be an ensemble. And then, when the camera was on him and he had this very severe, serious thing, I heard... It was annoying. It was a little bit annoying. But there's nothing bad or evil about it. It's just giggling. And you know how it is. And you start to giggle, and you know I'm not supposed to giggle, and then you go. Yeah.
It just was tea. Because we shot the scene at 6 o'clock in the morning, so we had to dance at this time, so it was hard enough. So we just had tea. So, I didn't even try it. So I don't know.
You never tried?
No, maybe tonight.
Yeah. We'll make sure.
Yeah.
Very good. Helps you get through the day. No. Yeah. Any questions about how we like the fenalår and dry Norwegian meat? Or no more questions? No? Yeah.
Was it any complication when you filming the movie? Was it something of work? Did you know what I mean?
Something that went wrong, or
Yeah.
I know one. Yeah. There was one day, one really, really stormy day, when the weather was so bad so that people got lost on the set. There was a complete whiteout, there was so much snow and so much wind and just a mess. And one guy was just moving his snow scooter, and he was lost. He just turned around and he didn't have any sense of direction. So and because of the wind and the noise, we didn't hear it through the walkie-talkies or anything. And the camera didn't approve of the conditions, so it got all wet and everything, so we had to stop. It was simply too dangerous, although it was just 500 meters away from the hotel, but you have, in this whiteout, you have no sense of direction. You don't trust your ability to see this is north and this is west, and there's the hotel. So one day we had to cut the shooting, but but most of the complications were that the constantly changing weather. We prepared for a good weather scene, and then when the camera was ready, there were clouds and snow, and then we said, okay, let's do some bad weather scenes, and then the camera was ready, and then there was sun again. So time was literally running out all the time, and it was very stressful. But the actors were relaxed; they were just sitting and waiting, and in these big costumes, and they're fairly warm. I mean, these guys up in the planes, they don't have any heater system or anything. It's so many thousand feet above the sea level, and it's like minus 50 below with no heating. So the only thing they have is the flight uniform. So they were quite warm.
Yeah.
I think. And another thing is that in these planes they didn't even have a toilet, so they have to pee where the ponds were. In this luker, på en måte, and the wind, and that's where that was their toilet. So, but we didn't have that complication. So I'll do a joke, I don't know. Yeah.
I'm guessing you saved quite a lot of the original on the opening scene without showing the
Yeah.
shadows of the
Yeah.
was this something that you wanted to incorporate, or did you have to cut it?
We thought about a lot about it in that, okay, let's have the air battle, but I said, no, this is about pilots on the ground. This is when they are amateurs, when they don't know what they're doing. And either we should have a real battle scene, but I didn't want this movie to be a war movie like that. So I wanted to be showing pictures of nature, pristine, virgin nature. It's uskyldig, innocent. It's innocent, it's just nature, nothing, and then civilization comes along, and the war literally drops to the ground, and so it's the innocence, and then later the brutality of nature that is being invaded by human and by civilization and the conflict. So I wanted to make that war thing a very minimalistic approach to it, and I wanted to stick to that. And we were waiting for that question. So okay, you wanted to cut the budget and all that, but how do you do it real, and then you make a real, and then it's a war movie, and then it's not. But I wanted to tell you right away, this is not an ordinary war movie.
I think it was a very good choice of the movie with a flash of those, and it also kind of sets up nature as a character on its own. So.
Thank you. I think that's a very good way of ending this conversation.